The U.S. has nearly $39 trillion in national debt. But the scarier part isn't the debt itself. It's the political fight over whether the government is allowed to keep paying for it. Here's what default actually means. The U.S. borrows money by selling treasury bonds. People, companies, and other countries buy those bonds because they're treated as one of the safest investments in the world. The U.S. has never defaulted because of the debt ceiling. Default would mean the government can't or won't pay back what it owes. The reason this keeps coming up isn't because the U.S. can't afford to pay. It's because Congress has to vote to raise the debt ceiling, which is the legal limit on how much the government can borrow. And here's the part most people miss. This isn't Congress voting on new spending. It's voting to pay for things they already approved. Every few years, the debt ceiling turns that into a political crisis. Now, what happens if they actually let it happen? Almost immediately, the global financial system would shake. Treasury bonds are the foundation of how money works internationally. Banks hold them as reserves. Countries hold them as savings. Retirement funds hold them as the safe part of every portfolio. If those bonds suddenly look risky, everything built on top of them gets repriced. Interest rates would spike. Borrowing costs for the U.S. government would jump, but so would mortgage rates, car loans, credit cards, and business loans. The dollar's status as the world's reserve currency would take a serious hit. Other countries would have a much stronger reason to find alternatives. Stock markets would drop. Government services could pause. Social security checks, military pay, and federal contracts would all be at risk of delay. This has never happened in U.S. history. Every time it's gotten close, Congress has raised the ceiling at the last minute. But getting close still has costs. In 2011, just the threat of default got the U.S. credit rating downgraded for the first time ever. The debt itself isn't the immediate problem. The political dysfunction around paying it is.